The rise of indie games represents a significant revolution in the gaming industry. Over the past few decades, independent game developers have emerged from obscurity, challenging the dominance of major gaming corporations. Indie games are characterized by their creative freedom, innovative gameplay, and unique storytelling. To understand the rise of indie games, it is essential to examine the historical context in which they emerged. The gaming industry has come a long way since its inception in the mid-20th century. Initially, video games were the domain of large corporations, with titles like Pong and Pac-Man dominating the market. However, the rise of personal computers in the 80s and 90s began to change the landscape. Garage developers and hobbyists started creating games in their spare time, leading to the birth of indie gaming. The early pioneers of indie gaming include developers like Richard Garriott, who created the Ultima series, and John Carmack and John Romero, who founded id Software and developed games like Doom. These developers laid the groundwork for independent game development by demonstrating that small teams could create groundbreaking titles. The advent of digital distribution platforms in the 2000s played a crucial role in the rise of indie games. Platforms like Steam, Xbox Live Arcade, and PlayStation Network provided indie developers with a way to reach a global audience without the need for expensive physical distribution. This democratization of distribution empowered indie developers to showcase their creations to the world. Indie games are characterized by several key attributes that set them apart from mainstream AAA titles. Creative freedom. One of the most significant advantages of indie game development is creative freedom. Independent developers are not beholden to corporate shareholders or market trends, allowing them to explore unique and innovative ideas. This freedom has led to the creation of a diverse range of games, each with its own artistic vision and gameplay mechanics. Innovation. Indie games often push the boundaries of what is possible in gaming. They frequently experiment with unconventional gameplay mechanics, art styles, and narrative structures. Games like Braid introduced time manipulation as a core gameplay mechanic, while Undertale challenged traditional RPG conventions with its morality-based choices. Personal storytelling. Many indie games are deeply personal projects, with developers pouring their hearts and souls into their creations. These games often tackle profound themes and provide players with unique emotional experiences. Titles like Journey and Gree are known for their evocative storytelling and emotional impact. Indie games have brought much-needed diversity to the gaming market. While major publishers often prioritize blockbuster titles with mass appeal, indie developers cater to niche audiences and explore underrepresented genres. This diversity has enriched the gaming landscape, offering something for players of all tastes and preferences. Indie games have influenced mainstream gaming in significant ways. Many gameplay mechanics and design concepts that originated in indie titles have found their way into AAA games. For example, the survival crafting genre popularized by Minecraft has inspired numerous AAA titles like Ark Survival Evolved and Rust. The indie gaming scene has become a thriving economic ecosystem. Independent developers, while often working with limited budgets, have achieved substantial financial success. Games like Stardew Valley and Hollow Knight have generated millions of dollars in revenue, demonstrating that indie games can be financially viable. Despite their successes, indie developers face numerous challenges in their pursuit of creative expression and financial stability. Funding. Financing indie game projects can be a daunting task. Most indie developers rely on personal savings, crowdfunding, or small grants to fund their games. While this allows for creative independence, it also introduces financial instability and uncertainty. Marketing and visibility. Standing out in a crowded marketplace is a significant challenge for indie games. With thousands of games released each year, indie developers must invest time and effort in marketing and building a community around their projects. Effective marketing strategies are crucial to achieving commercial success. Development constraints. Indie developers often work with limited resources, which can result in longer development times and technical limitations. Overcoming these constraints requires creativity and resourcefulness, but it can also lead to burnout and compromises of quality. The rise of indie games represents a remarkable revolution in the gaming industry. Independent developers have harnessed their creative freedom to create and innovate diverse games that challenge the status quo. Their impact on the industry is undeniable, enriching the gaming landscape with unique experiences and pushing mainstream developers to innovate themselves. While indie developers face numerous challenges, their resilience and determination continue to shape the future of gaming. As technology advances and new platforms emerge, indie games will undoubtedly play a pivotal role in defining the next generation of interactive entertainment. As always, I'd love to hear what you think in the comments down below. Do you mostly play indie games these days? Or are you still a slave to the AAA titles? If you like this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. It would mean a lot to me. My goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers, and when I do, I'm going to do a full game room tour you won't want to miss. Until next time, thanks for watching.